Perfect. All right, we got them done. Now off camera, I'm gonna do 1 and 2 and 5 and 6. So let's get those done and we'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm down to my last bolt here. And I really can't get up under here and see this. So good thing this thing beeps. So let's get ready to go. Okay. Okay. Oh, dang it, this thing slipped off, man, because I was... Alright, so I'm going to have to loosen this one back up. Just this one. Okay. Tighten it back up to the 18. Okay. Now do this all over again. And let me see if I get a better under it.
You don't have to reset the tool? No?
Still going, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Ah. Whew. Man, that sucked. 110 degrees. All right, I did clean off all the old gasket of the gasket makeup here, but you can see from the oil inside the engine, it washed down. So let's get a rag and wipe all this up. And I'll probably have to do one more time before we actually bring our oil pan up under here. Now remember, getting this oil pan out, I had to like take the frame and pull down a little bit. So now I'm gonna get a 2x4 or something, or some kind of piece of wood, pull down on it, and stick the wood right in here to keep this down, because I need as much room as I possibly can because of that gasket makeup there. I don't want it to scrape up and mess up. So let's get that done, and then when I meet you out there, we'll be putting the gasket makeup on the oil pan. Be right back. Alright guys, you're gonna have 11 bolts. These are the 13mm bolts, and remember those sleeves I was telling you about? Now what these do is, like, let me get that thing off of there. Let's take this hole right here. I would take it and I would put it
from underneath.
Put the sleeve in, just like that. Then you take the bolt and you push the bolt up and have your finger right here till it stops. See, now that will keep the bolt in place, and so I can do all of them if I wanted to. Now, more than likely, you don't have all of them, because I'm missing 1 or 2. But you don't have to really do that, guys. You can, I mean, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just put these bolts in there. But what I want you to do, like, make sure you got all of them or all of them out, because see how that one's stuck in there when you take it down? So you just take your bolt from the other side, and you just go to the edge and you just push down, and you'll push it right out. So just make sure all of them are out. So what I'm gonna do here, get my sockets that I'm gonna need. Roll them up under the car. Now, if you want, you can go right ahead and torque these bolts. Go right ahead. I don't know the torque. Look them up. So,
don't ask.
Don't ask me. Somebody gonna ask me.
Yep.
All right, so you want to first of all make sure you have this is your pickup tube. Make sure you have your new gasket right here, O-ring, seal, whatever you call it. Push that down into place. Make sure it is there. You have oil, no oil pressure at all. Now, when you put your gasket maker in, you want to follow not around this way. When you get to the bolt holes, follow around that way. Actually, you can see how they got it turned. Let you know, turn that way. Dang it. And guys, you don't have to put a lot, and you don't want to put a lot because you don't want it to seep over and down into the oil pan and that pick it up. So you just want your nice, start off over here, nice thin bead, follow the line, and go all around the oil pan. Alright, let's get that done and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we got it all around. Just make sure it is going in, so you don't miss none. And then when you get to the edges, just put a little bit more, just like that. Okay, now close this up. Now over here, as you can see, we pried down on the frame and we put our 2x4 right there. So that gives us, that brought that frame down just enough, so hopefully we don't have no problem getting this oil pan up there. All right, so we're gonna get up under there and get the oil pan ready, and we'll go up there together and install it. All right, we'll be right back. All right guys, we're ready. Now, I got me a 12-inch 3/8 drive extension with a 13mm shallow socket on it to start my bolts. I got my bolts over here with me too. Now, let's go. What we're gonna do is, wait a minute, let's get our rag first, because as you can see, we got, be careful of that silicone, we got more oil leaking down there. So, let's get wiping oil off to the sides too, make sure. Okay. Now you don't have to go crazy, guys. Don't think, oh God, I gotta hurry up because the silicone's up there. No, the gas maker, you're good. Alright, so let's, hopefully this works. Just gotta go carefully up there. Okay. I gotta position. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. If you look up here, you'll have a dowel pin, alignment pin, right there.
Hold on.
Well, there's one further down right here. You can see the one.
Which one?
Right here.
Okay.
And then go follow along the line, and you're gonna see the other one.
Okay.
So that's your alignment. So let's go ahead. I just barely cleared that transmission, man. And then all of a sudden, oh, there we go. Looking for my pins. Let me get on this side, make sure. Okay. Okay. My pin is in. I'm holding with one hand. I'm grabbing a socket with the other hand. I'm putting the bolt into it. And first I'm going to go on this side. I'll show you on that side. Just want to get that turned and started by a couple threads, so I know my alignment's on. Now let's go to your side so you don't have to move over a little bit. And then come over here. And it doesn't matter, either this one or this one. I'm trying to get this one more toward the center. And get that one started. And what we're going to do is try to turn this one till it just barely stops, so the pan don't come, well, it's not coming back down. Good. Okay. So now go back over to this side, and what I'm going to do is try to get more towards the center of the pan. So I'll get this one right here. And actually, with this one right here, I'm gonna get my cordless nut driver.
It's on your lid.
Now, this is the part. You can either torque it down, fine, that's you, go ahead, do it. Now if you're using a regular ratchet, just tighten it till it stops, and then a little bit more. Matter of fact, let me show you. Let me get one right here. Alright, so let me tighten this one up for you with the ratchet. So, I'm not gonna call you a punk or a geek if you use a torque wrench, but don't bother nobody else because they don't. Alright, so go till I feel it stop, and then just a little bit more. That's it. You don't want to go crazy because that is you screwing into aluminum. You can't strip it out. Alright, now that's your way of doing it. My way, I'm used to this gun, so I don't have to like tighten up, go, yeah, just keep on going like I'm mad. I know how to control the speed. So,
what if you're just doing it because you're happy?
So I'm gonna go over here to this one. So you see I'm ignoring Sylvia, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go tighten it up. You can, when you're at experience, you can be able to feel. You'll hear it. You'll hear the difference of the tone when it tightens up. Let me grab another bolt. Let me show you what I'm talking about.
You do that.
Man. Now watch the sound. Oh well, this one's already loose. So watch this. I know. I heard that different. I heard that pitch change, and I know it's tight. One more time. Done. Let's get all those bolts in, and then we're gonna move on to the other bolts that's on the two 10mm back here and those back there. So let's get. Now remember, on the ones up toward the front, that's when you're gonna have your. I got my 8.5 inch extension, my 6-inch extension, and this is where it comes in handy for the grommets, you can call them, or sleeves to hold them in. But I'm just gonna hook it up just like this, and then I can bring it up. Can you see up there?
Can't see my screen. Yeah.
So I can just go like that. Turn it by a couple threads so I know that it's in, and then I can go ahead and tighten that up. So you're definitely gonna be using that swivel for the front ones in the front. All right, guys, let's get all those tightened up, and we'll be right back. All right, guys. Next, we got these two long 10mm bolts, and one goes right there, and the other one goes right over here. Okay, I'm using my cordless impact, 10mm. Deep. Tighten those two up. Next, you're gonna have your four, I think what it is, 15s. Yeah. 15mm bolts. And one of them is gonna go to this wiring harness right here. But first we're gonna get this one over here started. Turn it by a couple threads. Then we got one right over here. And then if you keep running your hand around, you're gonna see another one. Alright, so I'm gonna start off with my 15mm shallow 3/8 drive and my cordless 3/8 drive ratchet. Tighten this one up. Okay, now that we tighten that one up, we get our fourth one with our wiring harness to our starter. It's got this little bracket here. Let's get that hooked onto it like that. And tighten up. Now this one over here, I believe, one of them, we had to use a 4-inch extension This one I'll be able to. This one I'll be able to get to. Yeah, that one I had to use the 4-inch extension, wobble extension. I mean 4-inch, yeah, wobble extension. And then I was able to get that one over there. All right, so let's tighten these other 3 up, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we got those tightened up. Next, we're gonna do is back here where the AC compressor is.
I need more light. That's good.
I can't see the bolt though. All right, there's a bolt. Yeah, there's a bolt back here that goes through the compressor, through the bracket, and into the side of the engine. And this bracket's already loose because we took most of the bolts out already. So we gotta just move that around. Till we can get that lined up, and of course it's not gonna line up. Now if that's a problem, we're not gonna worry about that, because what we'll do is go to the top, and as a matter of fact I think we got a bolt over there that's in the way, that's holding that from going in or something. Dang it. Okay, whatever. Okay, we got this 10mm bolt right here. Let's get this out.
Wait, where are you? Oh,
see it?
yep.
Okay, this goes to our oil level sensor harness. Just bring that up just like that. Start it off by a couple threads. Get a 10mm deep. My cordless impact. And let's tighten that up. Dang it. Guys, don't go crazy, it's going into aluminum. So if you're using your regular ratchet, just go till it stops and then a little bit more. That's it. Alright, let's get this plugged up. And let's go up, let me go up top and get that, because we got a bolt in there that's holding it up. Let me get that bolt out of there so we can move this around better. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright, I took that bolt out from the top. Now we should be able to move this around a little easier. Get that bolt. Dang, it's still not starting. Okay, now it started. Okay, we're good to go. I think, was it a 15? Okay, it's 15. Hopefully I got enough room to get in there with my cordless ratchet. This is in the way. Okay, there we go. Get around the side of that. Guys, this goes to show you just how important it is. Can you see that bolt?
Mm-hmm.
This goes to show you just how important it is to get you one of these cordless ratchets, man. That makes the job so much easier. Okay, that's good. The next thing we're gonna do is I gotta get the pry bar. Okay, I took it out, took the piece of wood out, and you know what? No. We got that, since that down. Next, let's get our motor mount over here. Were you about to say something?
Nope.
All right, so we'll be right back. All right, we're about to put our motor mount in. Our motor mount is going to bolt to one hole right up there, right there, and over here. So we took our mount out with the bracket. Let's get that into there. Here's the engine. And what we're gonna do is let's just try to get a bolt on this end first. It's hard to see that. I shouldn't have put that in there yet. Dang it. Always important to try to get that bolt turned in by a couple hands, by threads, by first hand, whatever. Just get it
What
in.
the heck was that?
I don't know, man. So you're trying to hold this
Turn
thing
the
up here.
bolt by hand, a couple of threads.
It's easy to say that when you're just sitting there recording.
I don't know what kind of language was that.
See, made me mess up. Now I
Oh,
can't.
sure, that was me.
Oh man, let me get this. What the heck, man? What the heck was I turning then?
Maybe you were turning the threads.
So yeah. You know what, guys? I need some help because I ain't gonna take up this sarcasm too much.
Yep.
Okay, what the heck?
All welcome.
Huh?
They're all welcomed.
You heard that, right? So I'll pay for your ticket coming out of here, but oh, come on! What the heck? All right. Finally, let me get this light in a different way. Okay, we got one bolt in there. How you gonna get them other ones in? I have no idea, man. All right, let's try to get this by hand. Yeah, I can. Oh yeah, I can get this out. Yeah, you can definitely be able, just like I'm doing it right here. So you'll definitely be able to get these bolts started. So you're trying to catch me looking bad. So you're trying to get an angle up there. That ain't gonna work.
I can't say anything anyway.
What the heck?
Not enough lighting. If not, we could see what you were doing.
The top one is kind of. I just didn't. Here.
Oh yeah, that helped.
Oh, that didn't help. If that
No,
didn't help,
because you
then
put it in the way.
You see what I go through? Aggravation. How's that?
Okay, where's the bolt? No, still can't see nothing.
Heck, no, you ain't
It's
gonna
too far back.
So why you ask for the light?
I didn't ask for the light. I said I don't have enough light to see. That's what I said. I didn't say, can you put the light over there?
Guys, this sucks. Wait a minute.
Hey, you hear those sirens?
No,
I
don't
hear
even
the
start. Don't even
sirens.
start. I don't even know what you're gonna say, but don't even start even saying it. All right, I got two of them in. This third one gonna try.
Where's the third one?
It's way up there.
Oh my gosh.
Man, I don't even know how the heck did I get this bolt out of here. It's like right there at that harness. All right, got it started.
Well, now I see it.
You see it?
Yep.
Holy cow. All right, to get those, I'm not even gonna mess around. I'm gonna use a 4-inch 3/8 drive extension. Wobble. Because that's the only way you're gonna get it. 15mm socket. And let's go up here. Can you see them on it?
A little bit. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, I can see now.
We're gonna start with that one. Okay, that's the top one. Take it off the ratchet. gonna get it set up on number 2, which is right there. Dang it.
Sorry.
Okay, and the last one is right over here. You can see that one good?
Okay. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
All right, let's get that tightened up, and we'll be right back. You know what, guys? This is what we're gonna do, because if you look at your motor mount has a little pin sticking out. And that pin goes in. There's a little hole right inside the frame. To get that lined up is really gonna suck. So what we're gonna do is let's lower the engine a little bit, and then we're gonna take a hydraulic jack and start picking up on the frame in the back. So then if we have to, we can jiggle the engine side to side, or maybe with a pry bar or something, except on oil paint or whatever, to try to get that lined up. So what I'm gonna do is go on top, and first I'm gonna just lower it just a, yeah, not much, just a little bit, just so, yeah, about the distance from the stud on the bottom of the mount to the frame. You see that?
Yeah.
So about that right there. So that would will be really close. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I got my block of wood, 4x4, my hydraulic jack. I'm gonna pick it up to here, and maybe I'll have Sylvia's tell me when it's lining up.
I can't see the hole.
Oh.
Well, let me see if I can see it with the camera.
I think I feel it.
No, not really.
You see my finger?
Yeah.
Actually, it looks like it's off. See, I can move the engine a little bit. You can't see it, huh?
Well, I got this thing
you know,
right here.
I'll tell you what, guys, because what we're going to do is you get from under the car, and from angle right there, you can see
Oh,
it.
okay.
All right, be right back.